Deutschland repräsentierte, richtete der Reichsminister 10 Fragen.
Die Engländer behaupten, das deutsche Volk wehrt sich gegen die totalen Kriegsmaßnahmen der Regierung. Es will nicht den totalen Krieg, sagen die Engländer, sondern die Kapitulation. Wollt ihr den totalen Krieg?
People that are out here, just like Hitler's Gestapo, out here burning cities. They're terrorizing people. They are celebrating people's deaths. They are for the criminals. They are for the illegals. They hate this country. And it is basically Hillary Clinton with her bullshit when she was running for president that started all this Nazism and all this left-wing propaganda. And that's what it is. It's all propaganda. Started by Hillary Clinton, George Soros, Obama. All these extremists didn't want to give up the power. They did not want to give up the power. And they also knew if Trump became president again, that he was going to start taking care of things like all this illegal stuff they've been doing. All the Democrats have been dipping into U.S. aid, or all this money that they accumulated, these houses that they bought, that they knew that everything that they threw at Trump, that they were going to have to answer for. So they did everything humanly possible to try to keep him out of office, even labeling the man as Hitler. You cannot do that in this country, people, because it undermines the presidency. Okay, he is doing what we voted for him to do. We voted to get these illegals out. You can't have a productive country or a safe country with millions of people that came in here unvetted, which they did. They all came in through the back door. I'm all for immigration coming in here and bettering their lives, but they have to do it the right way. You have to come in through the front door, do the paperwork, get vetted, get everything taken care of before you enter the country, and be productive when you come to our country. But the Democrats want to make it look like this is a bad thing. I guess we should have open borders. We should have anybody comes to this country that they want to, unvetted, get on Social Security, stay at 5-star hotels, and do as you please. You know, you want to take the life of an American citizen? Go ahead, because we're going to defend you. You want to break our laws? Go ahead, because we're not going to put you in jail. Okay? People, it's not Trump that's Hitler. It's the Democratic Party that's Hitler. They control the narratives. They control the media. They control these minions that are just like the Gestapo. They're going out and just destroying everything. They're destroying everything under the orders from the Democratic Party. Democrats don't like it. They get on national TV. They complain about it. And their minions run and burn down buildings. They don't like somebody. They just keep calling them Hitler, till somebody takes their life or tries to take their life. And what do? It's the right. It's not us. It's the right side. So we got Hillary Clinton, and let's just see how her mouth is and how she starts with all this crap.
You're referencing, what General John Kelly has said, that his former boss meets the definition of a fascist. And I know you've said before that recently you said that Trump uses blatantly fascist rhetoric. Do you agree with John Kelly, with Vice President Harris, that Donald Trump does meet the definition of a fascist?
Caitlin, I do. And it's not only people like former Chief of Staff, Marine General John Kelly, who is telling us this and warning us. It's people who have really studied what fascism is and what fascist leadership looks like.
This back in 2016, and it just gets worse. Now, this is a lady that took all her all her computer software that she had, and she poured bleach all over it before the FBI could get to it. This is somebody that Trump should have put in prison. But what did he do? He let it go. And what does she do? She goes after him even harder with the Hitler stuff. People, how do you run a country? How do you have a president where he can do his job, do what he is supposed to do, while you have the left burning buildings, protesting everything that he does? If he found a cure for cancer, they would find a way to hate him. This is just disgusting. It's disgusting. And I'm just trying to figure out, how can you have a country when we vote for a president that people go out there and they just feel they could do whatever they want? And they do whatever they want. There's no repercussions. Every time somebody does something, it's all about, oh, Trump's trying to put him in prison. Trump's trying to do this. Trump's trying to do this. Just like Comey. He needs to be in prison. He needs to be in prison. He is the real criminal. Hillary Clinton, the real criminal. What Obama did, what he did with the Russiagate situation, they all need to be in prison. When he won his presidency, they undermined everything that he did. How do you give your full attention to the presidency when you have all this bull crap going on? It's insane, people. It's just insane. And here's even more. Here is the last president that we had. This is the Hitler. This is the Hitler. He done deals with China behind the Americans' back. He committed treason how many times? But no protesting, no nothing. Biden's a good president. Why? Because the news network liked him. They wanted him as president. Everybody, George Soros, everybody. Our country was heading in a direction that anybody with a half a brain knows if Harris would have won, our country was over. It was over. It was done. No coming back. But the news media just want to keep pushing this shit. Remember this when Biden did this speech telling me this?
We must be honest with each other and with ourselves. Too much of what's happening in our country today is not normal. Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic. Now, I want to be very clear up front. Not every Republican, not even the majority of Republicans, are MAGA Republicans. Not every Republican embraces their extreme ideology. I know, because I've been able to work with these mainstream Republicans. But there's no question that the Republican Party today is dominated, driven, and intimidated by Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans. And that is a threat to this country. These are hard things. But I'm an American president, not a president of red America, blue America, but of all America. And I believe it's my duty to level with you, to tell the truth. They made, I'll give you one concrete example. I was, not but it just happened to be, that was the assignment I got. I got all the good ones. So I got Ukraine. And I remember going over, convincing our team, or others too, convincing us that we should be providing for loan guarantees. And I went over for, I guess, the 12th, 13th time to Kyiv, and I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. I said, no, I said, we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion. I said, you're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. Got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid at the time. Well, so they made some genuine, substantial changes institutionally and with people. But in one of the three institutions, there's now some backsliding.
courts.
Yes, and they had made that commitment that they wouldn't do that. And so when we left, the first thing I spent.
People, we could go on for days and days and days. The Democratic Party are the party of Hitler. Okay, this needs to stop. Okay, because look, Charlie Kirk lost his life for this. Okay, if this wasn't pushed so hard like they do, the news media and the Democrats didn't push like they do, Charlie Kirk would still be alive today. And anybody could say what they want to. But when that's all you play, CNN, MSNBC, Jasmine Crockett, Nancy Pelosi, Hillary Clinton, we can go on and on and on. That's what got Charlie Kirk killed. Okay? We know it almost cost our president his life. He is not a Hitler. Actually, I think he is going to go down in one of the best presidents that we ever had. The man almost gave his life for this country. He is not Hitler. It is the Democrats with their minions burning our cities down and assassinating who they don't agree with and who the media and Democrats keep calling Nazis. They're destroying our country, people. And we have to turn this back to where they're the bad party, because they are the bad party. And we have to get these people on that left side to start understanding that what they're watching on TV and what they hear is all bullshit. So as Americans, we have a job to get these feeble-minded people to try to listen to the real stories and quit with the fake shit. Anyway, people, thank you. I hope you guys watched it. Like I said, I'm a new channel. I really love doing this. I love you guys. I love America. Please subscribe, like, share, and I will see you guys next time.